Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. My name is Yasser, my supervisor. My seminar today is a 3-week embryo. First of all, objectives: embryonic changes and formation before 3rd week. Week trios, formation of mesoderm, formation of neural tube, and disorder. First week, the zygote is formed when the sperm penetrates the ovum. Then store the diploid number of chromosomes. Second difference, sex difference is determined. Undergo cleavage. Cleavage means mitotic division without increase in size. The zygote starts its cleavage division to be 2, 4, 8, and 16 cells. The 16th cell stage is called morula. You can see here 2, 4, then 8, and 16. This is the morula. The morula continues to divide by 4 days enter the uterus. It begins to absorb fluid from the uterine cavity that expanded it and transformed into blastocyst. You can see here, first fertilization forms zygote, 2 cells for morula, and then blastocyst. This is the blastocyst. The blastocyst or post-morula contains trophoblast, embryoblast, and blastocyst. The embryoblast gives rise to the embryo. The blastocyst, the fluid-filled cavity, and the trophoblast helps implantation and forms embryonic part of the placenta. You can see here, travels to the uterus. By the end of this week, the trophoblast starts implantation. You can see here, this is the implantation 10. What happened in the first week? Zygote formation gives rise to the morula. Morula gives rise to the blastocyst. The second week of human development is the week of TOS. The embryoblast arrange themselves into 2 rows of cells to form the bilaminar disc. You can see here, this is the ectoderm layer and this is the endoderm layer. The 3rd week of human development is the week of trios. The bilaminar disc is transformed into trilaminar disc due to the formation of the mesoderm. Cells from the central part of the ectoderm are separated and migrated between the ectoderm and endoderm to form the mesodermal germ layer. This is the germ layer, starts between the ectoderm and the endoderm. The mesoderm therefore exists between the ectoderm and the endoderm everywhere. In this week, the neural tube is formed, which will form the brain and the spinal cord. The notochord is a cord formed in the mesodermal layer at the cephalic end in the midline. It forms the supporting elements of the embryo and it functions as the primary inductor in the embryology. Induction is the influence exerted by cells and their products in the adjacent cells or tissue. This usually occurs for a limited time during early development. The first inductive event occurs on day 18. Developing notochord and the adjacent mesoderm induce the overlying ectoderm to form the neural ballast. You can see here, this is the ectoderm, this is the neural ballast induced by the notochord. The neural ballast then invaginates along its central axis to form the neural groove. This is the neural groove, and this is the neural crest or folds. Gradually, the neural folds approach each other and fuse to form the neural tube. They are now approaching each other and forming, this is the neural tube. Fusion of the neural ballast. Fusion of the neural folds begins in the central, like here, and then proceeds in the cephalic and caudal ends, there. When they are closed, the central nervous system is established. Brain and spine. This is a neural ballak. This is a neural groove or neural crest. Neural fusion. This is a neural tube. The neural crest cells undergo extensive migration beneath the surface, ectoderm, especially in the head and neck region. Mandibulofacial dysesthesis, Thresher colon syndrome. This syndrome results from failure or incomplete migration of the neural crest cells to the facial region. This is my piece. Thank you.
It is a very good presentation, well prepared. Who has helped you?
Dr. Hani.
Excellent for you and for Dr. Hani. Only one thing which is repeat the presentation. كمان أول ما اتكلمت على الميزوديرم ياسر ده في السيرجريك. بس هنا اتكلمت قلت ان everywhere the mesoderm is present. Actually no. The only thing which is against you here, because the mesoderm is present between the ectoderm and the endoderm except in two places. At the future oral plate اللي هو future stomoderm and at the cloacal membrane. At these two sites there is no mesoderm in between the ectoderm and endoderm. So you have said it is present everywhere. No, it is present everywhere between the ectoderm and endoderm except at two sites. Oral membrane and the cloacal membrane. Or future oral membrane and the cloacal membrane. Never developed in between the two layers in these areas mesoderm. Anyhow, it is very good and very good made, but you have mentioned only one reference. I don't think all these pictures and all this material you have presented comes from 10 cats oral histology and embryology. You need more than one reference, and the pictures and the material are not present all in 10 cats oral histology. True or not? صح يعني دي كاتبه ريفرنس واحد يعني كلامك كويس ومنتهى الجمال لكن يعني ما ينفعش ريفرنس واحد. Anyhow, good.